like keep going, no matter like what type of views you get, and like
It's difficult.
I know
A lot of people.
it really is difficult, like visually seeing like, oh yeah, I'm not getting nowhere. You gotta look past that, man. Or if your music is like generally ass, if it's ass, get it. You have time to get better.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm doing pretty good.
Rain. Bro, Rain is so goated, bro. He's a Che clone, but like, he's so goated, bro. Yes, bro. I got so much respect for him for like admitting that Che's his favorite rapper. W Che, I mean W Rain. Rain's so goated, bro.
Man, it's pretty cold.
Very cold.
Like big change from LA.
Oh yeah.
What you mean he pushing it? What glaze? Okay, he like with like his sound and like ad libs and like all that. He pushing it. I ain't gonna lie. Like he be pushing it with the copy. But like, if you like a certain type of music, you obviously gonna want to make that kind of music. So I understand what you mean. But like, man, some of his songs be sounding exactly like Che.
Like usually warm out there. It's fucking freezing out here. I don't know how y'all niggas do it, bro.
I don't either. Dude. I feel like it gets colder in LA than I think people realize though. Like at night at least. I don't know. Maybe not.
With the
San
wind,
Yeah.
with yeah, definitely with the wind. Okay, so when I was recording the underground cipher, I was on a helipad. I was about to say, cause like
Oh yeah.
I'm not supposed to say nothing about it, but this is gonna release after maybe it's my release. If it
Yeah.
not,
If not, we got.
oh, I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
No, you
Okay.
good.
Yeah, but I was on a helipad and the wind, it was raining. It was like sprinkling, but it was a lot of wind and it was really, really
Yeah.
cold. Insanely cold. So,
Bro, I searched up Raining LOL on YouTube, and like this video popped up of Rain when he was like a kid. It was weird.
Yeah. People don't realize it gets like that. You know.
I feel like it only gets like that. I'm just yapping. Never mind. Next question.
Well, you're based in LA, and I think besides the weather, right? Like, there's a relationship with LA can be, and outside of LA, around LA, can be really isolating. Like I said before, we were rolling here at times. You know, especially as a young artist.
Mhm.
How have you found it? You know, being an artist in an area like that that's so spread out, and that you're not, you know, here and down the street from or a subway ride away from everybody you want to work with or friends, and just what is that sort of relationship like with living out there?
So I make all my music at home. The only song I made in the studio was the one I did for the UGS cipher,
Mm-hmm.
and that was like I was a little skeptical because I brought my computer to the studio and I was like, I'm gonna record this, and then I start having problems like, and I was like, oh, I have to record at the studio now.
Yeah.
So like I was like, fine, let's do it. But it turned out not being that bad. I actually recorded a pretty good song, and it turned out pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what was the other part of the question?
Just I feel like the setting, like maybe that you're recording in,
Mhm.
depending on whether it's like you said there or at home, like it probably affects the way that maybe you approach the what comes out, like the final result. Do you feel that way?
Not really, cause I feel like if I'm in my room, I'm in my zone. So it's like,
Regardless of where it's at.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just need to. If the music is in my ears and it's flowing, bro, I feel like I can
Yeah.
make music anywhere.
Yeah. Well, going into before we get into the project that's out here, going to be out when this releases, I like
Yeah.
to start like the talking about the change from the last project, inspire me. And I think it can be really hard for a young artist to
I
find
ain't
their
even hear the
sound
last
and sort
album,
of find a sound that makes them confident.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
And what have you
What is
noticed, like
going
going?
on? Why is OBS gooning? Nah, but um, he had the best cipher out of the underground ciphers, bro. He had the best one. Um, I didn't hear the last album. I heard the newest one, Die Icon, and to me it was alright. I liked like a handful of songs. I think. Um, but yeah, it was alright.
From the previous project, right, that you took, that now going into this one that's about to drop, how have you felt your confidence sort of shift or feel maybe more sure of yourself as you are now, a year later and making a new project?
I want to say there was more thought and more effort put into it. Cause there's a good amount of songs on this project. 19 songs.
Yeah.
Dying Icon. Inspire Me was like a little EP.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been good 8-9 months.
Yeah.
So I feel like this could really make it could really make it stand out. Make
Mm-hmm.
my newest album stand out from the last one.
Yeah, and you talk about putting a lot of thought into this one, and just sort of it's something, maybe a bit of an evolution of what you're going through, because you're as time goes on, you're getting more and more comfortable putting out music and your sound. But did you feel, going into this one, like think back to being in the studio and recording it, and did it feel different than previously? Like, did you feel more sure of yourself, of the direction you wanted to go with it?
Now in the studio, it was kind of like weird, cause like when you're telling the engineer to like run it back, and
Yeah.
you're telling him to delete it, you're telling him to move the vocals. It's like it's not something I was used to at the time.
Mhm.
But as I was recording the song, and as I was getting or finishing up the song,
Yeah.
it became a lot easier. And that's when I like thought to myself, oh yeah, I could probably do this.
What was sort of the genesis of the project and the idea for the project and how it came together?
I really wanted it to be like really loud and distorted at first. Like that was the main idea for the album. And then as time went on, some of the songs got leaked. So
Yeah. Oh,
it, re- yeah, it gave me
That's the worst.
time. Yeah, it gave me time to rethink my whole process and everything.
I didn't know some of the songs got leaked. I thought he was like genuinely dropping snippets on TikTok. Was he not?
And I put some more happier, some more fuller songs on there instead of
Mhm.
like the whole album being rage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be difficult when something leaks like that, when you put so much effort into something you're proud of and excited to share with people, and then it
Sure.
just, people jump the gun and it comes out. And you sort of had to readjust when that happens, right? And like you said, of figuring out now what the project is a little bit different now. So you know, how did that change your approach after those were leaks? Like, what was the mentality, um, as far as, all right, now I'm gonna approach this a little bit differently and add some different stuff on here?
I mean, my mentality was like, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of new songs. Like, just niggas leak my shit. All right, whatever. I'm gonna come back stronger. I'm gonna make some better shit. And I'm gonna take over.
Yeah.
I'll try to keep a positive mindset about things. Because if you keep a positive mindset about things, your life will come up as positive. And a lot of people don't really believe that. I believe that, and I see it come true.
Yeah. It would have been really easy to let it take over too much and be really frustrated that it happened.
Mhm.
But you sort of took it as motivation to make something even better.
Right.
And like, okay, you want to take these songs, I'm going to make something 10 times better than those songs that you guys chose to leak,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. um the project was full of energy, like you said. You put some more happier stuff on there. It was full of just like really high energy and a lively project, you know. And take me through like the process of recording something like that, because in my head, someone, you know, on the outside, but what I hear is like it it feels like it must be tiring to make music like that, because it really
The
it,
rage music.
yeah, like it's
Mm.
super energetic, you know. You're putting so much into it. um and does it feel draining at all when you were going through this and making this project, of like you putting so much effort into it and so much passion into it, and just by the end you're sort of like, man, that like this is difficult to keep up and keep going.
I feel like the rage music, like it gets you going. It's like a
Absolutely,
whole
yeah.
mindset. So once you locked in, you hear the beat, and you just get to like screaming, yelling, try to make it sound good. You don't really get like tired of it.
Yeah.
It's like if you match the energy of the beat, like if you're a real rock star, my nigga, you're not gonna get tired of it. But like
Yeah.
niggas will get tired of it. Niggas say like, oh, it's just like noise pollution.
Hmm.
They just don't understand it yet.
Like, why is that the way that you choose to express yourself? And maybe that's a difficult question to answer, but I guess then, like, what has inspired you to, you know, this be the sound that you're really comfortable with, and that speaks to the most of how you want to, you know, articulate
Jay.
yourself, and how you want to express yourself.
What really inspired me to like do the shit I do today is
Jay.
the type of music I listen to and the artists I
Jay.
listen to. Like I'm always gonna look up to them
Jay.
and like take inspiration from them
Jay.
through their music, through their aesthetic,
Yeah.
through their messages that they give through their music, and it all speaks to me. Like, and people will get mad at me for like taking too much or like not being my own character, but like I'm taking like everything from my favorite artist and that's what I like. So
Hmm.
how is it not my own character? Like
Exactly.
if I were to like throw away all this shit and like try to come up with some shit on my own, I would probably still end up going back to this because it's just what I like at the end of
Hmm.
the day, and there's nothing that's gonna change that.
Bro, like he got a point, but like taking his entire like everything is kind of not kind of, it's crazy. Like, bro, I understand taking inspiration from like your favorite artist. That makes sense. But like his sound, his flow, his ad libs, his style, like, ugh. But like I still understand what he's saying though, to an extent.
Yeah. And inspiration, you take. I think a big theme is inspiration is taken from stuff that already exists. Like
Mhm.
nothing. I I think everything is a different version or a different combination of building on something that already exists. You know, like there's a sound might seem original, but I guarantee there's pieces of someone's sound that's new or whatever that has been done before. They're just sort of reworking it into their own. You know what I mean?
Right, I've definitely heard that with some of the artists that have been going up, and I'll be like looking at like old artists,
Hmm.
like artists that have nothing to do with that artist, and I'm like these beats kind of sound the same. They're just bringing that sound back and doing it in their own way.
Yeah.
So I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. And it's something that like we talked about in the beginning and before we were even rolling. It's just like the comparisons that people try to make and try to box you. It's um it can be difficult if you focus on that too much, but it seems like especially now at this point in your career with Die and Icon about to drop,
Mhm.
um that you seem really sure of yourself, and just talking to you, it seems like you're really sure of yourself, and that um
Real, bro. Like, with all the everybody calling him a clone, everybody hating on him. Like with all that, bro. That's like something I really, really, really respect and admire about Ring. It's like no matter what anybody got to say, he's still gonna keep doing him. He's still gonna be doing what he feel like doing what he enjoys, making the music he enjoys making. And like, I feel like everybody should live life like that. Like, who cares what anybody got to think, bro? I mean, who cares what anybody thinks? I mean, just do what makes you happy, bro.
It can be really easy to let that stuff sort of creep in and keep you bogged down and feel down. But you seem to me like you're in a good spot of being confident about it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And what allowed you to get to that point? What do you feel like?
I just like being like a visual, or like, how do I explain this? Like, from my perspective, or as a viewer perspective, I used to be a viewer. Like, we all used to be viewers
Yeah.
before we became somebody.
Still a viewer in some
Right.
to other
Still
people's music, right?
right. Still a viewer. So like, I'm see like once you see what works for these people and
Yeah.
what doesn't work for these people, you get to learn. You get a sense of like what's going to work and what's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, the confidence just comes from I know I'm doing the right thing and I know my music is good.
You really feel like you're staying true to yourself.
Right.
I know my music is good. Like, bro, it's that mindset, bro. Like, Rain is so, bro. It's that mindset. He ain't say, I think my music is good. He ain't say, like, some people think my music is good. He said, I know my music is good. Bro, W mindset, bro. W, Rain is such a W, bro.
And not trying to be what someone else wants you to be, or hearing the
Like, call him a clone, bro. Call him what you want to call him. But he's being himself, bro, and he's content with that, and that's all that matters.
criticisms that people have, and then be like, oh shit, I don't want people to say that about me. I want to. Now I'm gonna try to switch my sound a bit. You
No,
know?
I don't care.
Exactly.
He said, I don't care.
Doing really what's true to you and true.
And, like, he shouldn't, though. And my bad for keep pausing, but, like, he shouldn't. He shouldn't care. As long as he's happy with what he's putting out, keep putting it out. He shouldn't care.
To yourself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I commend you for that. When I talk about the energy and there being so much energy in the rage music in this project, when I heard it, what brings you that energy in while you're recording? You know, what sort of inspires you and gets you, you know, that really makes you want to make that type of music?
Bruh. So like, no glaze at all. When I be listening, my favorite artist, Che, that nigga when he be rapping and shit, something just click. Like,
See, bro, like, I got so much respect for this.
he always sounded like the best artist to me, and I don't mean to disrespect any other artists, but I don't know. I just take the most inspo from him because I feel like he's the best to do it, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I think. That's what I thought sounded good. Like throughout my music career. So
And, like, I noticed Che is, like, kind of the same way. Like, everybody be saying, like, he just screams on distorted beats. And, like, Che continues to do it, bro. He don't care when, like, he don't care what none of these niggas gotta say. He gonna continue to scream on, like, if you think it's screaming on distorted beats, he like, okay, cool. I don't think it's screaming distorted on distorted beats. I think this is genuinely art. And he gonna keep making that music. Like, everybody be saying, go back to Say So Says there, go back to Say So Says there. Like, he's not going back, bro. He's not going back.
when he does that shit, like on his songs, like it just made me turn up, like sing his lyrics.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can tell it makes you happy though.
Yeah,
like
it
that.
makes me happy.
It's a feeling that you're sort of capitalizing on.
Right, it's a
Right.
feeling like I'll hear a beat and I'll catch a flow, be like, damn, I'll put that
Yeah.
Molly go 8. Like, it should be crazy.
Writer's block is a thing that is really difficult, but you're naturally gonna encounter it as an artist, as a creative in general.
Definitely.
But I don't feel like you can force it. You know, do you feel like I feel like sometimes it's good to make yourself sit down there and be like, all right, I'm gonna work my way through this. But um, it's a very real thing to get in there and sort of just be like, I don't know what really sounds right for this beat. And sometimes you have to leave and come back to it to become inspired, right? So maybe you hear it and maybe it's not even that you don't like the beat. Maybe it's just like today it's not hitting me for whatever reason. And was there any point throughout recording this that you sort of had that tension between like, I really like this, but I'm having a difficult time figuring out what I want to do on it, and I got to come back to it?
Multiple songs. There were some songs that I had to take off because of that reason. It's like, I don't know, as the days go by and as like I listen to more music every day, the type of music, the type of inspiration that I take becomes different, and it makes me hop on the beats differently. Like, I'll
That's real though. I mean, like you could be feeling a certain way one way. I mean, you could be feeling a certain way one day. So like you could come on the beat, sound like this. Days pass, you feeling differently that next day or the following day. You feeling differently. You got different inspirations. You got different things going on in your head. Like I don't know how niggas be like able to start a song and then finish the song like a while later. Like I would be in a totally different mindset. I don't know.
hop on a song one day. Let's say I'll try to hop on it 2 weeks later. I might be in a different mindset. I might try to approach the beat differently than I did 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So,
So what is there a song particular that you can point to in the project that you went through this with?
mm, probably I Need More.
Yeah.
Prod Curseful. Yeah, definitely that one. Those beats, Curseful, he be sending me beats that I'm not really like accustomed to, and like I be trying my hardest to like make it sound good, cause I don't want to be disappointing these niggas, man. Like I be getting nervous and shit, and I just don't show it. So like I'll be like, yeah, bro, I'll record in front of you, but and realistically, I don't really like recording in front of people.
Mm-hmm. What
Like,
makes you nervous about it?
it's not really a nervous thing. Well, it is. Yeah, no, it is. It's like when people are like staring at me, cause I'll notice, like I'll invite my friend over, I'll be making a song, and they would be staring at me. I'm like, stop staring at me, nigga. Like, damn. I have him like go on his phone or something. But I actually made R.I.P. with him in a room.
Yeah.
Yeah, my twin in a room. His name Thurley. Yeah, shout out Thurley. But yeah, sometimes he be just staring at me. You be like, yeah, I'm trying to learn how to make music too. I'll be like,
It sort of changes how you record, right? It's like giving a class presentation and your friend's sitting there at the front, like, you know, that you got to look at.
yeah, in a certain way. Yeah, I noticed like, let's say I'll be like on a call, like I'll be streaming my whole screen, streaming a song. Like I'll be able to record, but like in the back of my head, I'm like, there has to be like somebody watching me. So if I turn the stream off, turn my camera off, and like I know I'm isolated, that's when my brain clicks and like it's time to lock in.
Yeah.
It's like a feeling.
With someone watching you like that, is it, you know, maybe it's difficult to be completely honest with yourself, like when you're making something, or let yourself be vulnerable because you're like having someone else there who's sort of like watching me talk about, you know, my thoughts and like, you know, different things. Is that part of the reason why it's difficult for someone to sit in there?
I wouldn't say my thoughts or vulnerability. I would be like the way I'm sounding is vulnerability. Like I be in the mic sounding crazy, so I don't know what these niggas be thinking when I'm like over here yelling in the microphone. So I don't know, that's the main reason. The lyrics part, man, I don't care. It's whatever.
Some people use lyrics to tell their story, like are really heavy on using lyrics to tell their story, right? And to you and to a lot of artists coming up, it seems like what resonates with you is the energy and the feeling you're putting into the song.
Mhm.
And so, is there something you can point to as to why that speaks to you? Like why we touched on it a little bit before, but like this is a really unique way to make music, right? Like that, a lot of times it's easier to maybe not to you, maybe this is what speaks to you, but it's easier to just directly say like, this is what I'm going through. This is the situation I went through. They're super heavy on the, you know, that 90s style of hip hop, but
Mhm.
this speaks to you in a whole different way, and I just find it really interesting for your music and artists who are coming up right now, that like this is what's speaking to you guys. This is what's speaking to everyone, is like how it makes me feel. Can you point to why you feel like that is? Has it always been like that?
Why it makes me feel this way?
Yeah, like why this is speaks to you, and this is how you choose to express yourself versus doing something less rage esque and more um yeah, like rappers like IDK or
Mm.
Kendrick or J. Cole, things like that. It's different, but it doesn't carry any less weight and any less meaning.
Right.
But that's how you choose to do it.
Um, I feel like the rage rappers like turn up music.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever I listen to like Rest in Bass, for example, it makes me want to turn up. Like it's loud, the beats are hard,
Yeah.
shit jump. I like jumpy beats.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't. I'm very picky with the music I do like. I don't like every song from my favorite artist. So feel like
He don't like every Chase song. I wonder what Chase song he doesn't like. Cause like to me, Chase doesn't have a bad song. Let me know what y'all think.
the cadence matters, the flow matters, the lyrics matter. Uh, Nowadays niggas,
To a
yeah,
degree.
yeah,
Yeah.
lyrics they matter to a degree, but like the
Mhm.
flow and the cadence and like your tone, that all matters. So I would say, yeah, just the feeling of turning up is just what makes me want to do it. It's hard, and like the fact that I'm able to give other people that feeling of like turning up makes me happy, bro.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily like um, when you hear, you can still touch on every theme in that. You can touch on happy music, you can touch on sad music, and going through things with that music.
Mhm.
But how I sort of feel about it is like you're expressing it in a different way. Like maybe you're not directly talking. Maybe it's not a sad song per se, but it's a song that you can listen to and it's gonna make you happy if you are going through something. You know what I mean? Like it's
Mhm.
something. It's very happy and exciting music. You're right. It makes you want to jump around.
Mhm.
And at the same time, I sort of feel like, is that a way for you, when even if you're not making it, if you're listening to it, to sort of, when you're going through things, you can listen to this type of music and it just puts you in a better mind state.
Nah, when I'm going through shit, I put on some J's, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put on some J's. I'll be playing his.
Bro, that is so real, bro. That is so real. See, like Rain, he knows, bro. He gets it. Cause I'm the same way, bro. I love Jade's, bro. Jade's music is so tough. And then that probably also explains that song "Lifeless Eyes" with a cup of coffee. He probably was Jade's inspired, cause it really did sound like it. And then now this is confirmed he listens to Jade's, bro. W Rain, bro.
Like Mandy shit, his sad shit.
Mhm.
Like
Yes, bro. Mandy, bro. That's ball knowledge, low key.
that type of music. I don't know. I like embracing my sadness, man. I don't like.
Not running
Well,
away from it.
right. I like embracing it at my own pace, in my own isolation. Like as a child, like the. I was gonna get put in therapy. I don't want to get put in therapy because
Yeah.
I don't feel like therapy's for me.
Mhm.
I don't like talking to people, or not talking to people, like explaining my feelings to people when like I don't like feeling obligated to do that.
Yeah.
And it's just like mm, Yeah.
You feel like the music's a way for you then you don't have to talk to anybody but the mic essentially. I mean, it's gonna get out to people, but you don't need to talk to anybody directly. Do you feel like the music's a way for you to deal with those sort of things?
To just step away from the world.
Yeah.
Um, maybe in a sense, cause like you gotta come back to the world at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but yeah, I feel like music is my safe place. Makes me feel like, it makes me feel happy. It makes me feel like I can do anything. It makes me feel like a superhero.
Yeah. And there's stuff that, like you say, you're not comfortable talking to certain people about, but that you can feel comfortable just sort of saying in your music, right? Like, it doesn't have to be there's a lot of things I think that you wouldn't, not you in particular, just people in general who are making music, that wouldn't sit down and have a conversation with somebody they know and be like,
Mhm.
oh, I feel like this. They might not say it directly,
Right.
but sometimes it just naturally comes out in the music if it's what you're feeling that day, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Like I won't even notice, but I'll be going through some shit. I'll be saying it in a song.
Yeah. It's just naturally what happens when you're there and what you're feeling that day.
Right. You like another thing is like you'll know when you'll make a song from the heart and you're just making some bullshit. Like
Mhm.
you'll feel it. Or at least I do.
Yeah.
I do for sure.
Do you feel like most of these songs on the project came from that place?
Mm.
Yeah.
Like that's what I try to do. Like the heart and soul. Like soul. I meant to say soul, not the heart. The heart
Mhm.
too. The heart's important too.
Yeah.
But the soul, like when you can feel your soul in a song, that's how you know when you do good.
Mhm. Did you get that sense while you're recording this project of that, like, sort of as you're going through it, right? You have a goal. You're like, I want to be honest. I want people to feel it. I want to feel it while I'm making it. But did you as you're recording it, ever feel like you sort of stepped away from doing what was, what you were feeling in that moment and really speaking to you?
Oh no. So every time I make music, I make what speaks to me. Like I'll make some troll songs like with my friends on some shit, but
And that's
like
okay sometimes.
right. But like nah, the most of the time I don't like I don't like wasting my time on songs that I'm not gonna release. So I would say I try to put my soul into every song that I want to release for sure.
Yeah.
So for the project, I would say like a good amount.
And it doesn't seem like there was any outside pressure of, like, you see things online, you see the feedback from previous projects, from whatever.
Mhm.
It didn't seem like you felt the need to sort of address that stuff in the project. It was just, like you said, what came out.
Oh yeah.
But you don't feel the need to address those type of things, and it doesn't make you think like, man, maybe I should, in this project, sort of switch the way I do this, or that's not a thought for you?
I mean, maybe like a little, like I'll change it a little, but it's all based on my discretion. Like
Mm-hmm.
whatever I think is hard, I'm gonna do it. So
Yeah. It's not because somebody told you to do it. Something might resonate though. Like if someone says it, you might see it and be like, oh shit, like that could actually work, or that
right.
you might agree with it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Um, as we sort of get to the end here and sort of come full circle on the arc, like what is recording this project done for you? I think I really like to ask that question of, like, once you finish recording it, you're going through this sort of whole process of this lengthy process of trying to put a big.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just watching it. Just watching this interview.
Project together that you're
Mhm.
excited for.
Appreciate the
Is there
follow.
something that you
Appreciate the
feel like
follow.
you've
I appreciate that.
gained from making this, or it's done for you?
Well, yeah, and this interview reaction is going on YouTube. So hi YouTube.
I've definitely gained a lot from this project. I've gained new connections, old connections. Like I've lost some friends, but then I became friends with them again.
Mm-hmm.
Um, evolving throughout the project, I would say.
Yeah, I'm good. Appreciate it.
Um, just having fun.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's pretty much it.
It's crazy how there's you go through so much while making the project.
It's the Noah Rhymes interview. He's interviewing Rainy LOL. It just came out today.
Like, right, and you won't forget this. This will be a stamp in time, like of your life, and you'll remember everything
Mm.
that was going on while creating this project. And you make some friends, you lose some friends. Good things happen, bad things happen, but
Yep. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like he was saying, just having fun. I feel like that's really just that's what's important. As long as you can have fun doing what you love doing, then like anything is achievable.
Right.
you,
So much shit happens.
yeah. But it's just this, like, it's what makes an album an album. Like that. That's what gives you stuff to talk about. If that stuff wasn't happening, it was boring. It wouldn't. You
Right.
wouldn't have anything to talk about.
Yeah, I do play games. I actually was just on Roblox, like right before this.
So,
Exactly.
um, so yeah, excited for people to hear it.
I'm excited to see, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be epic.
It'll be great. Before we finish, we had people give questions.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'm gonna give you a few good ones.
We gonna see what y'all talking about, man.
I like to give people a chance to connect with, the artist. You have a tight knit
No, I've never played Elden Ring. I've heard of it though.
fan base, and people like to, you know, some are, good and bad things. You get sort of
Yeah, good
a
and
mix
bad.
of both responses, but there were some good ones in here. Let's see.
Okay.
Amazing game. Maybe I'll try it on stream one day.
If it loads.
Nah, it's all good.
Hmm. Okay, this is actually a good one. What advice or tips would you give to another artist that's trying to get in the position you are right now?
Where am I from? I'm from Planet Earth.
I would say, first off, stay consistent. Have an image. Have fun with what you're doing. Perfect your sound. And I say those four because those are the most four important things you need to do to be me, man. So, like, first things first, I look about what I said first, but yo, I'm so bad at explaining things, or like I'll forget something like as I'm talking. What did I? You remember what I said
America, yeah.
first?
Having the image.
Oh yeah, the image. The image is important because how people see you.
I feel like that's become really important now.
Right,
It's half of making music. Like, so it's no longer just the sound. It's the aesthetic.
All right, if you don't have no swag, bro,
Does it snow? Yeah.
get you some swag, bro. Like, you can make up with having no swag, with having good music, and I think it goes the other way around.
Can you? You can make up with having no swag with music. I'm trying to think. Cause like, swag is image, and image is important. Cause image and music kind of go hand in hand. That's why Slayer's music is so good, and he be getting flame. Cause he don't got no swag. So yeah, I don't know, man. Swag is definitely important.
To a certain extent, and then the have a
My streaming quality is clear. Thank you. I don't know. I feel like it could be better. But I mean, I'm still a beginner. Oh, I'm on PC.
fun part. If you're not having fun while making music, just stop. There's no point in doing it if you're not having fun. And then what else? Oh yeah, being consistent. Consistency is important because if you're not consistent and you don't have a fan base, how are you gonna grow a fan base in the first place?
Yeah.
So you have to like keep going, no matter like what type of views you getting. Like,
It's difficult
I know
for a lot of people.
it really is difficult, like visually seeing
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I'm not getting nowhere. You gotta look past that, man. Or if your music is like generally ass, if it's ass, get it. You have time to get better.
Yeah.
Like,
And no, there's no pressure because not eyes aren't on you yet.
right.
You know?
So you, man, take some time, improve your own equipment. If your mix is bad, better mic, better interface.
A consistency.
Stream your stream that good, but why haven't you added any displays and stuff on your channel? What do you mean by displays?
I feel like is the biggest commonality in between everybody who asks this question. I feel like a lot, and I've spent a lot of time talking to artists who are in positions that people want to be in, and I feel like it's easy to get stopped by the views and all of that stuff. But if you can really let it go and just simply do it because you're having fun with it and loving it, like you said, that's what allows you to be consistent and allows you to keep doing it. And I feel like if you keep doing it enough, that someone's got to pop eventually, bro. Like, you have to break through eventually. Yeah. Well, I'm excited for people to hear the project, and yeah, we'll gotta do it again next time you drop something. So,
Of course.
That'd be your interview, bro.
this